Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new season of the MRL Cup Series. This is very exciting for me because we thought we were going to be at Ignition right now. Psych, Pax, we are on Heat 5. So, with that being said, we are in a brand new Shootout Cup season. This is something that we are definitely looking forward to. Joining me up here in the booth is Xander. That is RS Meatwagon, the Sunday Lights season or winner. That was just past season. So, Xander, how you doing today? Welcome.
I'm always doing good. Thank you for having me. How you doing?
You're always doing good. I think Liam was the only the first person to be like, it was actually all right. It was like actually a very decent thing. So with that, we have always a return to normalcy here. So, Xander, we are at Michigan tonight. Now, this is the first time in all of the MRL seasons, if you count the mini season last time, this is the third season start, and we are at Michigan as the opener. What are your expectations tonight? You're starting, I do believe, 10th.
Yeah. Well, Michigan is a great and special place to me because it's where I'm from. So I try and race a little harder here, even though I'm not a big fan of Michigan. But I think that you're going to expect a lot of pack racing, and I think a lot of yellows like we had last season that we raced here at Michigan. Which I might have been. I don't think we raced here last season, right? We raced here the first season.
Yes, this was in season 0. This is our the second time Michigan has been on the Cup Series schedule.
Yeah. So that race I finished second. So hopefully I can back that up with a second or maybe even a win. That'd be nice.
Well, actually, interesting that you say that because the person that did win, that was Rockstar. He is not going to be in the race. That means there is going to be a brand new winner in this race. However, you may notice that Cyber is back in the Cup Series. He has gone 2 for 2 in polls, and he will be on pole tonight. Of course, the aim of the game is going to be the draft. Who's going to be able to manage the draft the best? Now, if Xander, of course, you being the top finisher in this field, that was a P2. Who do you have your eye on?
Well, it'd be an understatement to say Cyber. He obviously is returning from his champion season, so after not racing the one last season. So I think that he's going to be a favorite. I think that Brandon B. Wright, he's always a favorite, especially at a track like Michigan. And I'll give a little bit of a sleeper. I'll say Tim BD. He's always been really good here, so should be fun.
Of course, we have a couple brand new names with us as well. That is the 41 of Jordan Jauja. We have Mega Driver 24, and then we also have Mayo Co-op as well, joining the ranks of MRL to try to see what he can do in this Cup Series. Now, of course, the first lap, we always have to kind of just feel things out. What do you say? Do you think the uh, the race is going to be like pretty hard and fast in order to get into position, or do you think we're gonna kind of take it easy for the first couple laps?
Easy is not something that we do very often here. You can join, by the way. You're good to join.
Thank
I
you.
think that some people will have different agendas. Personally, me, I'm going to try and make my way up to the front. But I think that some people will take it easy and try and see what the track's like. But I think it's going to be, I think there's going to be a lot of pack racing. I think there's going to be maybe about 4 or 5 cautions, so it should be interesting.
You're predicting 4 or 5 cautions. Well, there was actually a
Yes.
friendly poll in the Discord. Now that you say that, saying over under, and people were saying 8 cautions. I would say 5. Honestly, I would
Yeah, I
say
think
like
4 or 5
5
is the
is
answer.
yeah. I mean, because like especially with that being so pronounced, I think people eventually will to kind of waver a little bit and try to kind of even it, bring it on back a little. So of course, this is the Consumer NG 400. We're doing 100 laps, like I said. Michigan. Of course, I feel like diamonding the corner is always the best, if you ask me. Um, I feel like having the I feel like having a good diamond in the corner would be the best. However, some people just go straight full throttle and to kind of take a good, I guess, a good entrance and try to get a well, bad exit, I guess. But we'll have to see how things kind of shake out now. Of course, we have some familiar faces in new places. Xander, of course, you're still riding the number 1 Monster Energy Chevrolet. However, BS14 car is returning as well, taking the 24, and then you have the in-game teammate of the 88 of that is Cyber there, claiming the inside. However, the 8 of T-Bird as well down there. Of course, this was expected to be an ignition right now, so of course we kind of had to make some adjustments. That 7 would have been Corey LaJoy, but of course that is BD Deadman trying to take, I guess, a lovely... Actually, let's get on that a little bit. Hang on. Where is he? He's around here somewhere. BD. Yep. And a lovely Alan Kowicki throwback. That is some good schemes right there. Of course, this lap as well, you can see the 4, that is UK. That is another brand new number. However, the 00 of Hunty is another number that you will see that is remaining. Baseball Kid, we can see that he is in the 12. Like I said, as we kind of go through this lap, 19 drivers are in the field in order to get their first lap. Xander, you're doing doing some swiveling right there, some side to side, of course, but it doesn't do anything in game as much as I would like it to. But of course, I just do it just because of shots and goggles. So, by the way, we are going to be there we go. So Cyber is gearing them on up. This is a brand new season. Xander, hopefully you're ready because we are green here for the Consumer Energy 400. Boogity, 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 let's go racing. Oh, and that was a great start by Cyber. T-Bird got left unaware, and his in-game teammate, that is US Trek Enterprise in the 3, totally trying to push him. But however, the 8 is down below the 8, but you can't get too low there without having some kind of repercussions. IA getting loose. The 7 is already going wide. Got a little bit out of sorts. He is going to be in the running order. Oh, that was close right there. But everyone just kind of find their footing right now is what I'm seeing. We're on board with the 99. That is a purple, what I like to call the purple haze throwback to the good old days where smog ruled the world. That is the 99 of B-Right Racing. So, kind of swiveling right there. Ooh, that was someone wall riding up there. Who is that? That was not the 41. That was, I think, Mega Driver up there. No, that was Worstcott up there in that 23 custom scheme. He is trying to just find a lane, but he was wall riding through 1 and 2. Xander, what's it like from your POV right now? I see you're already up to P3.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what happened with me and Tim, but or BD, but he ended up getting a little loose. Hopefully he's still in the sleep pack.
Oh yeah, BD's already back up to P7. It looks like he is doing
okay,
fine.
Good. I don't know what happened between me and him. I look like I came down, he came up a little bit, and there's something. Hopefully it's all good.
Well, one thing I'm seeing as well is that, funnily enough, actually, now Xander, help me enlighten both myself and the viewers. Most people like to go down the apron on the front stretch. Some people like to ride the wall. Technically, there isn't a strategic advantage to running the wall, but why do you prefer to do it?
I prefer to really do both. Depending on my situation, depending on who is behind me, I might try and help someone else more than someone other. You know, it's just a whole depending on my feelings. So
your feelings.
I know it's
the way you phrase that.
Yeah, I know. It's Michigan's just it's an interesting place, full of opportunity. We'll say.
Of course, runs are built. And speaking of runs, that's 7 BED Deadman. Last season's runner-up is looking bad fast. He's already back up to P4 right now. So right now, you can see that the field is basically still one big pack. However, we have a couple outliers. The 24 gets loose, and he collected it, but that was loose right there. The 96 of Liam, Tansby Vegas, in the Dano Suarez machine right there. That is the last car in this lead pack. However, you can see some outliers. That is the 14 of Mega Driver and the 3 of US Trek Enterprise and the 18 of Kalen back here. But rounding out the field, that is 19th, 18th, and 17th right there. However, you can see, Xander, I don't know if you want to look in your mirror, you can see some Daytona Talladega pack racing right there.
Yeah, it's where you get your A game, I guess, on blocking.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're 3 wide in the back of the pack right there. That was the 43 of Gio being put in the middle of 3 right there. That was something that you definitely don't want to see. He's still finding a little bit of space. Hunty kind of gives him that top side, but that definitely could have been bad, as we are seeing some people already getting loose off too. That was one of our pre-race notes. Eventually, it's going to happen going into turn number 1. However, with that, you can see we have a big ol' well, still a kerfuffle. We're still on board with Hunty, and I'm seeing some 3 wide action back in that pack right there. So I'm seeing another interesting name actually finding his way to the front. That is Mayo Co-op. That is a brand new name, as we went almost 4 wide there for a hot second. That is something that I am glad I am broadcasting this right now, and I can see why you are down there in the booth being actually racing, because that is some intense racing right there. So yeah, we have a bunch of comers and goers right now. I will say that right now. We're on board with Justin Shackett, starting in the back in that 10 machine. He is up into P8 right now. Of course, side by side for the lead right there. That was T-Bird going for the lead and taking it right there. The 11 of Mayo, though, showing his speed in the first race and trying to go for the lead himself. Oh, Mopal Cat must have had some kind of issue. What's going on with him? Oh, the 7 of Beady Deadman, I think just... He is slow right now. Are we under caution right now?
No, we're still green.
Oh, what happened with BD then? I totally missed it. Oh my goodness me. As we're 3 wide for the lead, Xander, you are in the middle right there. T-Bird down low. He's going to give you the bottom. Excellent car control from that right there. Brandon taking that high, wide, and handsome line, and this front pack is slowly but surely losing some drivers. That is... Oh, the 41 dives it on down the 88 right there, and he will get that bottom lane right there. That is insane. Oh, and the 24, a little bit of contact with the 88 is Cyber. That is 3 wide right there. The 43 of Gio definitely making some moves. But, oh, he gets knocked into, getting a little bit loose, but he gets into that P9 position. Now this lead pack, what was 16 drivers, is now down to 9, as BS is now starting to lose that lead pack, running that Jeff Gordon scheme. Nice. So, let's take a break from that. Xander, what lap are we on?
Lap 11 already.
Lap 11. Let's go. The 23 worst caught is around in that 23 scheme. That is not a caution. That looks like to be a single car incident. That down there into turn 1. That is something that we hate to see. The 11 of Mayo, though, that is definitely a good looking car right there. Not the driver specifically. That is the 11 of Denny Hamlin. But saying that this is making a statement, that this is his first race and is looking to make a statement and say, you know what, I can get a podium my first race. Let's go. Ooh, the 12 and the 24 had synchronized looseness back there. The 00 of Hunty, I thought was going to go 3 wide right there, but he ducked back in and is trying to move his way forward. Let's kind of take a step back away from this lead pack for a second. BD Deadman is not... Oh, I can imagine he is not too happy right now, because he is all the way back in 19th right now. Of course, last season's runner-up. He is looking to make up and basically do the same thing that he did last season and make a statement that he can get this championship done. Ooh, the 99 gets mega loose coming off of 2. Oh, the 24! The 20... Oh, the 24 spinning! Oh, my goodness me! And I can imagine that is caution right there. That was, looks like the 96, the 99 goes into a bit of a free fall, bounces off of, the 12 bounces off of him, and then gets into the 24, and the 24 goes flipping. I'm sure he'd call an ambulance, because there is someone with a concussion right now. So, with that being said, that is essentially a reset. This race strategy is actually pretty straightforward. Well, caution-free, of course. It was basically pit, 20, 40, 60, and 80. It's a four-stopper of a race. However, this kind of shakes things up a little bit, and with the draft, actually, there is a potential for a entire pit stop. So now what was a four-stopper, now down to a three-stop. So we'll have to see how that goes. The 14, though, deciding to not pit, or at least take two, and we'll get a lap led. So nice job from that. The 10, though, of Justin Shackett is going to... Oh, my goodness, that was an aggressive cut right there. So we'll have to see how that goes. The 7, though, definitely showed some speed early, but we'll have to see how he makes his way back forward. So, back to the lead, though. Xander, what lap is it?
Lap 17.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, essentially an entire pit stop could be, green flag pit stop, let me rephrase that, could be taken out of this equation right now, as we are now going to resume the regularly scheduled super speedway races. Ooh, that was an aggressive move by the 8 right there, a T-Bird. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that could have been bad right there, but that is a the Chaos crew 1-2 right now, leading both lanes. The 10 of Justin Shackett down low, the 8 up high, and we're gonna see some people get loose already. But as I hear a little bit of contact in the back of the pack right there, but most of these guys are off of their stock setups right now. So coming out of this, we will have to see how things kind of go on through as people are getting into their setups, into their comfort zone, so to speak. Nathan, who is the 10? Wait. Oh, Nathan. Oh, Shackett. Nathan saying Patton is terrible at acknowledging his chat. Well, I'm sorry. My bad. I forgot, honestly, to turn comments back on. I just thought no one was commenting. Give me one hot second. Let me fix that. There we go. The reason I turned it off, I'm going to be honest here, is because I was in a league race, and every time a comment would come on is when I was pitting, and I could not see how fast I was going, so I turned it off. But I forgot to turn it back on, so we're good now. So I just thought no one was talking, but yeah, we have Piper and Nathan in chat right now. Welcome, guys. The 10 is Justin Shackett, to answer your question. But yeah, this is insane racing right now. Currently, we have a few drivers that have already lost the lead pack. That is the 3 of US Trek Enterprise, and I do believe the 14 of Mega Driver. Those are the guys that have lost this lead pack. However, the 96 of Liam trying to hold it 3 wide. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work. He is on top of the 88 of Cyber and below Mayo. Oh, that is a little bit of contact right there, and the 41 decides to take advantage of... Oh, the 7 of BD gets thrown down pit road. Oh, no! BD cannot catch a break tonight. That was an aggressive move by the 41 of Jordan Jouge. That was... Oh, and the 7 gets the worst of it right there. Oh, my goodness. Which 99 you're talking about? The 99 is right there. That's who you're talking about. That is Brandon looking for P3 right there. Yep. That is unfortunate from BD right there. But he is essentially just going to get his pit stop done right now. So he is taking 4 tires and will have to make his way back onto the lead lap, maybe through a couple lucky yellows. The race is far from over right now. Just got to keep your foot in it. The 10 Justin Shackett leads right now. Then side by side with the 1 and the 99, that is Xander up top and then Brandon down low. However, I see Xander, you are looking for the lead right now. But a little bit of contact. Brandon kind of washes up the track, and that's going to open up the door for Cyber, who goes 3 wide down low. Insane racing right now. The 12 of Baseball Kid on the apron. Oh, the grass. There was no pass through the grass right there, but I can see in the back of this pack right now. Oh, as the 8 of T-Bird has to hold it right there, and people just essentially just kind of aiming for the hills right now and hoping to see what sticks. I'm seeing some strategy in the back of the pack is what I'm looking at. So, 3 wide right there. 96 of Liam. That is your teammate, Xander. Not cutting you a break and letting you back in down low. Oh, but the 41 throws it on down. The 96 is going to take advantage. Xander, you are not clear. Oh, my goodness, the 12. The 41. Oh, hold it, guys. The 12 on the grass again on the front stretch. Oh, my goodness me. Everyone just jockeying for position, but still holding it. The 12, I'm sure, has so much grass on his grill. I'm not sure how he's not overheating right now, because that was 2 laps in a row he was going in through the grass. So, all right, let's regroup. The 88 made his way back up into P2 right now. The 10 still leading right now, making a statement right now. He's still looking for his first MRL win, career win. And right now he's in position. The 00 is on the grass. Oh my goodness! That 00 is stuck in the barrels right now. Straight up. And oh, he is now, okay, what we're hearing right now, he is on pit road, even though it shows that he's outside, but much like BD, he got put down below and into pit road, so now he gets, oh my goodness, that is not what you want to see. But yeah, that is 2 cars now that are going to be fighting for the Lucky Dog. It is going to be far from done. This race is going to be far from over. Let me just... All right, my goodness me. The 96 of Liam was throwing it down low. The 43 is going to get a little bit aggressive. We're going to go 3 by 3 right now. Oh, but Xander, you thought about it, because that was, oh, an aggressive move by the 43, pushing the 10 out in front. The 96 not having any kind of help down low, and he is now, oh my goodness, the 43 was looking down low. The nose underneath the 10. The 10 make sure he holds that bottom lane. Oh my. Aggressive moves all around. We're still 3 wide. The 4 hits the wall right there. Kind of checks up that top lane. The 8 in the back of that top side is now being jockeyed for position right now. But we are... Oh my goodness. If I counted my laps correctly, it is lap 30?
27.
Oh, I was... Okay, well, I did not count my laps correctly then. Because we are... we're going to be in it for the long haul. I can imagine that when pit stops happen, though, that is when this lead pack is going to kind of thin on out, as that move for the lead is not going to work. We're going to be 4 wide coming off of turn 2. Every car which way here. Oh my goodness, we have 4 different lanes. We have the 96 down low. We're still 4 wide going into turn 3. Someone has to give. Oh my goodness, the 96 held it down though, saying, I ain't no bitch. I am not gonna hold off. And the 96 down low, the 14 is now going to make his first stop. He is going to be down into pit lane, make his first stop. But yeah, oh my goodness, Xander, how can you deal with it?
It's just some craziness.
Worst car
yeah.
lagged out.
That was just interesting.
Well, I'll tell you what, from the top-down perspective, it is insane, crazy racing, but you guys are making it work. Single file
It's not
right
going to
now.
work for long. It's not going to work for long.
But that 11, though, taking the lead, that is Mayo. That is his, like I said, debut race, and he's going to get 5 bonus points for leading a lap. So that 14 of Mega Driver is going to be coming out of pit lane, and he will be into well, trying to get back into this lead draft, as we are now single file.
Now we have more of the experienced guys up front, other than Mayo. Mayo is doing a great job. He's a great racer so far from what I've seen. Myself, I'm just trying to take it easy now in second. I'm just kind of right behind him, and I think Mopala UK is doing the exact same. So he's been here long enough, and you know how patient he is. So That's what we're just kind of doing now.
And one thing I'm seeing is the. So I'm on board with Mayo right now from the front to back cam. So I can see a little bit of serpentining, a little bit of the drivers in the rear of this field. So essentially with the draft, one thing to major thing to point out here is the draft. Eventually, Xander, you can only go as fast as what Mayo's going, and that kind of essentially kind of is a big bungee cord. What expands going into the turn, because as everyone fans out, checks up, is eventually going to contract back on the straights. So I'm seeing a lot of people checking up going into the turns, and that's what is a big old, like I said, like a bungee cord. So people are taking advantage, and one person I'm looking at back here is the 18 of Kalen. He was out of this lead draft in the very first run, but he is back in that number 18 Zombie Skittles machine. Wonderful paint scheme from Kyle Busch right there, and he is in the back of this pack. And actually, let's there is 12 drivers in this lead pack. Let me just say that now. So as everyone is now single file, only a few moves can be made. It's right there. A wonderful example. The 18 going on down low and just taking 2 free positions because of that bungee effect, essentially. Working on the second position right now. And I don't think he will get it from Cyber, but he proves me wrong, and he will move on up on top here. No, actually, very kind gesture. He allows the 88 to maintain that top side, but that is just an example of what I'm talking about. But yeah, as this entire field is moving forward, let's kind of go through the field right now. So you have the 11 of Mayo. Again, I don't know if I said it before. First race with us. The 1 of Xander right here. And then that 4, a brand new number for him. That is Mopowa Cat UK Wildcats. However, a little bit of a step back here. Then we have the 8, wherever here he is, the 8 of T-Bird. Then we have side by side with the 96 of Liam and the 10 of Justin Shackett. That will be for P5 back there. And then you have the 41 of Jordan Jauja. Just making the move for a P6, and that puts Shackett back to P7. The 99 of Brandon there in P8. Cyber P9. And then you have the 24 of BS. 14 cars. They're looking for that spot. Kalen battling right there for P11. So if I said there was 12 drivers, there's actually 13 drivers in this lead pack. They're all fun yellow? Nah. This is old school racing right now. If you get thrown out of the lead draft, I'm sorry, sucks to suck, but it seems to say that you should have been a little bit more patient, or maybe work together a little bit, because these 3 are working together right now, and those guys in that second pack back there, they're still jockeying for position. They're losing time. So that just goes to show that, I mean, yeah, if you lose a little bit of time on the streets, which is what you see that 4 do, but if you just work together and just say, you know what, I'm not going to pass you, we're going to see how that works. As I see the 12 just get major loose, and he is spinning on that backstretch. That sucks for a baseball kid. But yeah, he is now going to still on the lead lap, though. That is important. So that should be P15 for him. Yeah, look at the second pack compared to that first pack. They're still losing time to that first pack, and that's because they're still battling back here. Xander, though, tell me, we have to be getting close to this first
I have 2 to go on my feel.
Ooh, we're going to see some pit stops right now. I would have to say, yep, right there, the 11 of Mayo, the 10 of Justin Shackett, the 43, the 8. We're going to see a lot of drivers making their first stop. Now, who's going to be the one to check up the most? Of course, the 1 and the 4 are going to be up top to allow the 11. And these guys in the back, we're going to be seeing the 43 back here. We're going to see who checks up the most. Ooh, the 99 gets bumped a little bit from the 43 of Gio. And it looks like everyone kind of checks on up very nicely here. Of course, a couple people maybe losing a little bit of time. We'll have to see what works, the undercut or overcut. Of course, the undercut is the ones that pit first. So the ones that just were on board with, they're going to be coming on down last time. These guys are all going to be coming on this time, essentially recovering each other off. But this lead pack will definitely be separated because a lot of people were aggressive going to pit lane, and then we're going to have a lot of people that are going to be very conservative going to pit lane. We're going to have to see what Cyber's going to do because we're on board with him right now. The 18 of Kalen, one of those people that is aggressive on a pit lane, and he will just snag a free spot over Cyber, who was a little bit conservative there. On board with the 8 of T-Bird right now. That is a lost a little bit of time, but those teammates will be linked back up as the 11 is definitely going to be far and away. That 11 gained so much time coming out of pit lane. We're going to have to see how the 1 and the 4 respond. The 4 is down and away. The 1 is down and away. Xander, could you care to tell me what your pit time was?
At 15-3.
That would explain it, because look at that gap right there. Xander, remember, blend line.
Yep, I came up. I had my rights on the track.
Gotcha. But yeah, look at that. Look at that gap right there between you and the 4. That is, I would have to imagine the 4 probably had a 15-7 based on the gap right there.
Yeah, I mean, and also to point out is that we had a very similar entry into pit road, so it wasn't like I gained time on the entry either. We were very similar, so.
Well, definitely, you can see a lot of people gained a lot of time. That 18 just snookered 1, 2, 3 spots just by how aggressive he was coming out of pit lane. And now we can see as well that the 41 definitely, well, as we see everyone just kind of slinking back together. Those that was without, like, I guess, away from the draft, like the 4, is now going to fall into the clutches of the 8 and the 10, who are now working together. I hate these camera shots. They linger way too much on just open space. Right there, though, the 11 leads currently. The 1 in P2, and you can see the 4 in P3. BD, just checking up on him as we kind of go through the field, is still by himself. But yeah, this second pack is starting to reorganize themselves. The 88, the 88 making a pass on the 96, who goes into this, I guess the back of this pack right here. 99 making a move on the 43 right there, so very close racing all around. However, you can see that top side then becomes the preferred lane, because that's where the draft is. The 43, though, just allowing the 99 in, a very tip-of-the-hat moment to you right there. But one thing I'm pointing out is the biggest gains out of that entire... Gotcha. BD is telling me about what happens, but I was already aware. The biggest gains out of this pit cycle is actually the 8 and the 10 of T-Bird. Or, sorry, the 8 of T-Bird and the 10 of Shackett. These guys was able to get away from that lead pack and is actually able to latch onto the draft of the 4 of UK. And so they're able to just stay away from that second pack right there, currently led by the 18 of Kalen, who is another big gain out of this pit cycle. But yeah, Nathan saying, while I would agree in real world application, this is a bad video game. Oh yeah, for the fun yell. Yeah, I know, sometimes there would be phantom cautions, but that's what stages are for. But yeah, I would imagine. So currently, the only DNF out of this race is the 23 of Worst COD. So he will be classified with P19 of 19. However, Xander, this is actually going to be a very unfamiliar sight for you, but it looks like you're actually losing time to that 11.
Yeah, I came off 1.5. It's 1.6 now, so about a 1/10 gain loss. But I mean, on a track like this, where really everyone kind of runs the same times, it's so tough to gain or even lose time when you're by yourself. So I see that T-Bird Shackett have caught Mopao. Hopefully, when he comes and catches me, I'll be able to go catch the 11.
Well, I'm telling you what. That second pack, so like the pack behind those 3, have now formed up. I have not seen them jockey for position for coming up on 3 laps now. So we'll have to see if they are actually going to make up some ground, because as much as like what I said about when I demonstrated the whole slinky effect, the bungee cord, essentially you're only as fast as the person that is leading. So we'll have to see if the 18 is going to be fast enough, as I think the 88 is deciding, no, you're not fast enough, is going to be making the move. But the 99 is going to say, you know what, that's a free position right there. But by them battling, they just lose time. So it's such a hard call to judge saying, oh yeah, I'm faster than you, I should be the one that's leading, when just taking the time in order to make that pass, you're losing time, which is, as you can see, that the 4, the 8, and the 10 are now closing in on the 1. The 61 of Keith down pit lane right now. That is, I think, an unscheduled stop. We'll have to see on that. Looks like the 00 as well, coming on down pit lane. That is going to be for his, I guess, real stop, as he calls it, because he, much like BD, was knocked down pit lane. But you see what I was talking about right there? I know Xander. I was mostly talking to the race chat right there, but it kind of opens just lands on just open air right there. So like as we see Xander, he kind of as he goes past the screen, we just kind of hold there for way too long. So yeah. The 8 and the 10, interesting enough, have moved past the 4, and the 4 is now going to be the caboose on that 3-car train, and they have actually caught you, Xander. Now, I could expect, knowing how T-Bird and Justin Shackett are going to work, they're going to try to get past you. Are you going to be working just for, like, you know what, I'll take the 2-position loss in order to... No,
I plan on leading.
Oh, spicy.
I feel like I'm as fast as Mayo, so if they get a run, I'm not going to block them, but, like, I want to lead the pack, and they're going to catch me where I'll be able to lead, so...
Well, I'll tell you what, dear watchers, we have a side of Xander we have not seen for quite some time. This is serious Xander. I don't know if you've met him, but you can tell serious Xander based on the tone of his voice. And this is one of those where he is focused, and the 8 is actually gonna kind of put the bumper to you.
Yeah.
So they
second time the race he's done it. Whatever.
Well, that is one thing that we have seen here, is that the 8 and 10, those two are teammates, so they are definitely working together. The 1, though, ooh, that was a little bit of contact right there. The 4, I'm actually kind of shocked, is actually not allowing you in. We'll have to see how that works. Actually, there it is right there. I think he was allowing you in, or at least trying to get a draft on that, but based on all this work, you guys are losing time to that 11. So we'll have to see who is going to give up the way of the dodo bird and just kind of, you know what, throw up the white flag. Ooh, he's spinning through the grass right there in victory lane. That is the 12, a baseball kid, kind of parking it. He's like, you know what, I'm the real winner of this race. Look at that right there. That is a thumbnail. But yeah, going through the field, as Nathan wants to call it, we have the 11 of Mayo. You can see him just in front of these guys in the lead, kind of right there. The 8 of T-Bird in P2, the 10 of Justin Shack in P3, the 4 of UK Wildcats, Mopal Cat, P4, Xander P5, and then in this second pack, who have been single file for quite some time. Ooh, as I say that, the 18 of Kalen gets put into the grass, and he is going to lose a lot of time and probably lose this pack. So, well, he was leading this pack, but now that is now going to change. So we'll have to, as now the 88 is now going to be leading this pack. The 43 of Geo, that is going to be for P6 and P7. The 99 of Brandon, B-Right, is going to be behind that. And then Liam is going to round out the top, or I guess P9. 41 of Jordan Jouch is going to round out the top 10. And the 24 of BS is going to be in P12. Kalen is going to be behind that. And then, looks like the 410 Mega Driver is going to be down pit lane. We have another DNF. 12 of Baseball Kid is going to be in P18 there. After that, BD is going to be in P18 P18, or sorry, P16 then, because of Baseball Kids DNF. Mega Driver will be taking the new P17 spot. So, with that all being said, Xander, could you actually give us a lap update, please?
Yeah, it's lap 53.
Halfway through this race right now. So one thing I'm definitely seeing though is the amount of people that look a little bit too tight going into the turn. Actually, you can actually see that some of these guys are really, really tight going to the turn. I'm looking at the 8 specifically. He is one of those drivers that kind of wash up the track a little bit. And honestly, I don't know about you, Xander, but I prefer to be a little bit loose around here.
Yeah, I agree. Especially for T-Bird to be leading too, that hurts the entire pack. So we're gaining no time actually at all because of him being tight. It's and also it doesn't help that Justin's jacket just rails him in behind every single lap. But you know we'll catch him eventually.
Oh, serious Xander. That is one thing I'm seeing. So yeah, we have a. I'll have to see how this kind of shakes on out because potential strategy could be afoot now. Could you enlighten me, Xander, on how many laps until you have to pit?
I have 7, but I've been saving a lot of fuel, so I don't know when anyone else can. So.
Well, that is what I'm talking about right now. Because if you can make it to lap 60, that is ideally what you're talking like your ideal pit lap.
Yeah, I should be able to go to 62.
That is what I'm saying. A lot of these guys that are leading the pack, you know, much like a draft track in like Daytona Talladega, the people leading always have the worst fuel mileage. Now, obviously, with that caution, kind of threw a little wrench into the plan because the ideal pit lap was 20, 40, 60, 80, so on and so forth. Now, strategy could play a factor here, and saying like how much people are going to take 2 tires, 4 tires, or maybe even just cut an entire stop out of this. Was that UK looking to get below? No. I think UK is, as patient as he is very much okay with running behind the 8 and the 10 right now. I think he's looking at the bigger picture here, as that 88 is not making any ground on this second pack, and that is a big thing to look out for. So, looks like the 00 is... was checking a score on and that's why I thought he was pitting right there, but well, he is absolutely in the middle of nowhere. 00, of course, that was last season's Cup Series champion. Now down, if I did my card count correctly, P15. So that is not the start to the season that anyone would like. Ooh, a bit of a position swap now. The 10 and the 8 swap positions right now, and that may actually open up the door for the 4, but doesn't. He is, like I said, Xander, I know this much to your chagrin, he is perfectly okay with running behind these guys.
Yeah, and the 11 actually just came into pit road.
Ooh, that is terrible fuel mileage if you think about it. So, let's kind of think about this. So the 11 is burning the most fuel. He has been far and away from everyone. Xander, you are on board for making this after this stop upcoming, in one more stop. And we're seeing people in the back behind you come and signal to get on down pit lane. This is lap 58, correct?
Yes.
People will have to stop.
The 10 and the 8 are also coming in this time.
Oh, people will... This is strategy that may come back to backfire. Should this be a caution-free race after that one caution that we had, people may have to, after this stop, we'll have to make 2 more stops. Meanwhile, the 1 of Xander, potentially, and maybe the 4 as well, because he is was very much okay with riding behind everyone, maybe also in the same boat of making it in 1 more stop after this one. So after this right here, potentially this may be the last stop. And I didn't see a signal from the 4, so he may be on his number right now. Of course, the 4 being as a veteran in MRL. He is a multi-time champion in other leagues. He knows how to get it done. If he can win races in other leagues, then he definitely knows that if there's a strategy that or a fuel number that they need to hit in order to win a race, then he will get it done because that's just how he is. And I see the 4 actually did signal, so this is lap 60 right now.
I'm saying I signaled too.
Oh, well, of course,
I wasn't going to pit, but.
But I mean, every fuel race needs to have a dance partner, so that's just how.
There it is. That actually might have helped me a little bit. That definitely did not help. Yeah.
Well, that will put you back in the main pack. I'll say that. So, you know what? I will say this: every dark cloud has a silver lining. So, the 24 is actually out of fuel.
I mean, if you look at it this way, I mean, I can make it one more stop. So.
Well, there you go. While others can't. And that's what I'm saying. That's the silver lining here. The 24, though, definitely doesn't have a silver lining. He's out of fuel right now. He is putting around right now. But he also was aware of that strategy, and he should be able to make it there. As the 96 also stopped, and he will actually just get a free spot because he was up to speed a little bit faster. So that is a free spot for him. The 88, though, the 14 on the apron, that is an interesting line from him right there. The 88, though, is going to be gaining a free spot from Xander's unluckiness right there, so I will say that. But in the grand scheme of things, that 11 still leading will have to make 2 more stops. Interesting how this is going to work on out, because right now this field is very, very spread on out. I'm not potentially seeing another... Wait a minute! The 11 sped! Oh, no! The 11 of Mayo sped, and he's now back with the 00. That 00, of course, was by himself for the longest of times, and now he has the 11 to kind of keep him company. Of course, he will kind of drive away because the 00 is on an alternate strategy, but that 11, who was dominating the race, is now down in, I think if I counted my cars correctly, P10. The 8, the 10, and the 4 are now going to be 1, 2, 3 right now, and that is a shocker, honestly. And that just shows about why you never give up, because anything can happen. You always have to be perfect in a no-stage race. You have to be on the ball. A pit road speeding penalty, I think, could happen to anyone, and it just happened to the 11. Oh, that is top 10 things you don't want to see. Number 10, speeding on pit road. However, back on board with the one of Xander. Let's kind of get a sit rep from him. So you are down in P8?
P9.
That was close. So that means the 11 is... Oh, shoot! He's down there in P12 then. Okay, so... I was off a little bit, but you know what? The idea is still the same.
Yeah, right now it's 7's Jordan, 8's Kalen, 10's Liam, and 11th is Mayo.
Oh, 11th. Okay, so I was off slightly again. This is why I have you.
Yeah.
So with that, I know you're busy right now and hitting your numbers, so I will I will kind of let you off the hook now, but. To kind of get you through the field right now, that 24 of BS is he's out of fuel. Like, so he is not on the lead lap, correct?
I'm not sure with BS.
Is he two? He's 2 cars behind you. Is he in?
I think he's a. Oh, he's a lap down.
Okay, so yeah, he did go a lap down. That is unfortunate from BS. Having a wonderful race from him, but unfortunately, running out of fuel does not help that endeavor. The 14 of the Omega, I think, just blew a tire or something like that. That was interesting, wasn't it? Oh, he was pitting, but he forgot that black flags are on, so he is. We're gonna have a sort of a black flag penalty there, so that's not how you win a race. So anyway, kind of going through the field. The 8 is leading. The 10 of Justin Shack at P2. The 4 of UK, they're in P3. The 4, currently, if he was hitting that mark of lap 60, then he needs to stay behind these two for as long as possible in order to make this work. However, that 88 of Cyber is lurking right now. That is P4. Let's actually go on board with that. Hang on. He's around here somewhere. There we go. The 88 right there in front. The 43 of Gio, they're in P5. The 99 of Brandon, 5. Sorry, P6. The 41 of Jordan Jauja, P7. And then that elevates Kalen. They're into P8. There's Xander. I'm sure you're not going to pass the 18 there. In P9, that puts Liam in a very comfy P10. Mayo in the P11. Funny how that works out. And then we go into the lap down territory, to which I'm not really sure how that works. I would assume that would be the 3 of US Trek in P12. It's either that or Hunty. As Hunty now comes off payroll. No, so that would be the 3 of US Trek then. So that would be P12 and 13 respectively, and then I would assume P14 belongs to BD, and then P15 belongs to Keith, and then P16 Mega Driver. P17 would be, I would assume, well, BS actually would probably be 14, so BD would probably be P16 as Mega Driver P17, 18 Baseball Kid, P19 Wars Cod. So, yeah, this pack is now definitely broken on up, and you can see a bunch of different strategies here. Some will be pitting 2 more times. I'm seeing basically the entirety of the top 10, apart from maybe UK, and I don't even know his fuel scenario, but definitely it's going to be close for these guys. Most of these guys are going to be pitting 2 more times. However, the one that Xander has already given us the okay that he can make it in 1 more stop, that is the 1 right back there, and he looks like is actually moved up a position. It looks like the 41 of Jordan Jauja. What happened with him?
Looked like he got put in the wall and was still on the back stretch.
Ooh! Got put into the wall. I can only assume that came from either the 43 or the 99. But unfortunately, that stuff happens, and I'm assuming it was coming off of 2, you said?
Yeah, it's coming off 2, and me and Kalen were able to just go inside of him, and he was still able to be up here with us, so.
Yeah, so he's not fully out of it. But I'll tell you what, it looks like the 8, the 10, and the 4 have not been able to really gain anything on the 88. Looks like, if anything, the 88 has started to get a little bit closer, but now looks like the 61 is now, which over the offseason, the 61 is now moved into the Chaos Crew team. So out of this 4 drivers right here, Nathan, I just went over the going through the field. My God. Oh, no. But yeah, that the Chaos Crew definitely showing on out right now. Very showing that they actually have speed and currently running 1-2. But yeah, there is definitely some strategy afoot right now. How many laps to go, Liam? Not Liam. Oh my God, Xander. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. Don't tell him okay. I said that.
It's okay. It is lap 72, so about 28 to go. 27, I think, at the line.
Gotcha.
Or 28 at the line.
Gotcha.
Just by the way, for reference, I was about 6 seconds back. Now I'm 3.4. From the leader. The leader. Yeah. I've never pushed a car this hard at Michigan before.
Well, are you still going to hit your field number by pushing?
Oh, yeah. I'm good.
Okay, well, that's spicy. Because it looks like as the 18 is not saving, he has caught the 99 and the 43's draft, and the 43 and the 99 have caught the 88. So this lead pack is now slinking back up together. as the 88 will be the leader of this pack. The 43 and the 99 are working together, and then the 18, the 1, and the 41. So to kind of for reference, as P4 all the way through P9. However, the 96 being the odd man out, that is P10 back here, and the 11 of Mayo, unfortunate from him, still has not caught a break and be able to actually catch those guys. Ooh, the 18 throws it on down to 99 right there. That was a bit of a late move, but it worked for him as he is able to snag the spot right there. But yeah, I can definitely see in reference to what you were saying, the 8, I wonder if the 8 is known for saving fuel and tire. If you recall, the 8 of T-Bird was the one that was leading, cut an entire pit stop out of the Xfinity, the Sunday night Xfinity race at Atlanta. He knows how to get it done, so I wonder if he has a trick up his sleeve here, if he's kind of checking up the field in order to save the fuel and the tire necessary in order to make it work. We'll have to see, as I think the 10 is raring to go. He is all over his teammate's back bumper, and the 4, being as patient as he is definitely just kind of riding right there right now. I'm sure he wants to go out and lead this race, but he is very much okay with the big picture here. The double... One thing that this long green flag run is not helping is the 00 and the 7. They have not caught a break. Both of their instances have happened after the caution was called, and now here we are, still under green, and they have not had any kind of luck. More jockeying for position as the 18 and the 99 definitely not making friends with each other right there. And actually, looks like Xander, you're actually able to get to the rear bumper of the 88.
Oh my, the 10 is way out of control.
Oh,
no, is that the 4? It's a 10.
No,
okay.
that is the 10 of Justin Shackett. I don't know what happened right there. I was actually on board looking at this pack right here. Oof. Well,
so unfortunate.
Well, we're going to be side by side, 2 by 2 by 2 right now. So there's our restrictor plate racing right now. So everyone's going to be jockeying for position right now. The 10 leading this pack. So now it looks like the 4 then takes the lead. So that is 5 bonus points for him right there. As this... Oh, we're going to go 3 wide coming out of 2. Oh, my goodness.
What are we doing?
And I can imagine we are getting close to pit stops right now. So I think everyone's kind of jockeying for position, saying, no, I want to be in front going into this lead, or I would assume second to last cycle for some of these. Xander, I know you're busy, but could you give me a lap update, please?
It's lap 78, now 79. It's 22 to go. So I think anyone actually that pits now can make it on one stop. It's going to be very close, though. You get about 22 on a tank, so you probably want comfortably 21, and I just got killed from behind.
That was actually coming from your team owner. That was from the 43 right there. Oh, interesting. The 8 coming on down to 43, the 99. Pit stops are happening. So I see the 8 all the way out in front, making his supposed final stop. The 99 as well, going to be super aggressive going on a pit lane. That will be coming on down as well. I think as well the 10 came down behind them. So yeah, the 4 being the odd one out with the lap down card of the car of the 61 of Keith. So when will that final stop happen? We are 21 to go in the Consumer Energy 400 here. We'll have to see. It looks like the 88 is going to be coming on down this time. And I do believe the 18 as well is going to follow suit. So we're going to have to see as this 4-card pack is going to cut down to 2 with Xander and the 41 Jordan Jauja. Actually, looks like starting to make up a little ground on the 4 based on just eyeballing it. The 8, though, far and away from the rest of the field right there. That is... going to be the 99 going to be a little bit of a separation between those that just came off of the pits. Ooh, and the 24 is going to be signaling with just in front of the 10 right there. So the 96 as well is going to be going high to kind of well, to avoid all of it. The 10 is going to cut through the middle, and the 43 is going to be behind both of them. So the 96 is going to be odd one out. Looks like Xander, you are stopping right now. Did the 4 pit as well? No, he stayed on out. Interesting. Well, that actually will benefit the 41 and the 1 based on fresh tires. So, ooh, gotta love the pit road animations. The 3 absolutely gets killed by the 41 right there.
I'm gonna fire my pick there after this wins.
The 4 is gonna be making his stop this time. He is coming on down for his final stop. Ooh, a little bit of loose coming into pit lane, but hits his mark. And no pit road speeding penalty for the 4. But we'll have to see, because this was a lot of laps after all the field kind of hit their marks. Who will be the one with the lead? I would assume it would be the 8 of T-Bird coming after all of this being said and done. But I'll tell you what, yeah, there we go. We're going to be on board with the 8 as well. The 7 and the 96 also hitting their box right now. We'll have to see how that kind of shakes on out for them. Ooh.
The 41's still inside of me.
Oh, you guys are still ghosted?
Yeah, we're still ghosted inside of each other right now. And I can't get any draft because we're ghosted. There we go.
Oh, wow. Weird how that works out sometimes. But look at that. Ooh. The 10 of Justin Shackett tried to make the move, and that actually checked on up the 10 and the 99.
Stop
UK
racing. Oh my gosh. Catch.
UK
Race. Don't
lost
race.
so much time to his competitors. Look at that. He is now going to be racing.
Passing. Sorry to cut you off.
You're fine. This is serious, Xander. You have to love it. A very rare side of Xander that we see, and but yeah, the biggest loser out of this pit cycle has to be that 4, who is now just in front of you, Xander. So what happened originally is now well, for the 4 for sure, 100% can make it the rest of the way.
I swear, if it happens again to me, I'm gonna wreck him. I'm gonna wreck him.
I'm sorry. I saw that coming too. I was on board with the 41, and I'm just like, oh Lord, here we go. Anyway, so let's kind of go through the rundown right now. The 8 is currently the one with the lead right now. He is actually very far and away with the lead. He is honestly, 2.5 seconds ahead of his nearest competitor, which is the 88 of Cyber, and then the 4 of UK back behind this. However, the 61 of Keith, that is the green car. He is up out of the way, getting out of the way from the leaders. The 1 of Xander is now going to get into P4, so he is going to lead this second pack, complete with Brandon behind, Justin Shackett behind him. That is going to complete the top 6. Gio, P7, and then behind that is going to be the 41 Jordan Jauja. As the 10 Justin Shackett, oh, he just got put into the outside lane, which I don't think he wanted, but he will get the benefit of the draft as we go forward from here. So, yes. It looks like the 18 of Kalen got a pit road speeding penalty. That has to suck for him, because that is another fast driver that bit the bullet of a pit road speeding penalty. That has to suck. Ooh. And the 43, the 41, and the 10 right here. Ooh, the 10 going into the 10 have to checking on up for the 41, who was a little giving him a little bump right there. And Hunty sped. All right, so the Hunty's night just gets worse. That's where we're getting our intel from Discord. So that has to suck for the the 00, who just is not having a good night. The 88, though, right there in P2, that is Cyber, making his return to the Cup Series after taking a little mini-season in Lights. Came up one spot short of the title for the Monday Night Series, Monday Night Lights. Right now, he's running in P2, so and he's looking to capitalize on his return to the Cup Series with a win. I don't know if it's going to happen because it looks like the 8 of T-Bird is going into save mode right now. He is looking to make it on his final stop. However, by doing that, he's using up a lot of time. And what was originally a 2.5 second lead is now down to just over a second. Meanwhile, looking through the rest of... So, to kind of give a rundown, the ones that are in position to win is the entirety of the top 9. So, you have first, you're second, P3, Sanders P4, P5. Oh my goodness me! What happened there?
Well, this race went to...
Oh my goodness, what happened there? I just saw in the background, looks like the 99 just straight up just went up into the 10 right there. Well, that's going to be looked at after the race. Yeah, that's definitely... This is race 1. Come on. Oh, my goodness me. So, throw strategy out the window because we have a shoot for the finish.
Can't wait to get wrecked.
Well, I'm actually curious who got the lucky dog. Looks like it was the 24 of BS. So, excellent job from him to get into that spot. So, the 8 coming into the lead here. Don't have to worry about fuel or tires anymore. I don't know how many laps left, actually. That is going to be a good question.
8 to go now.
8 to go. So, yeah, that is not a lot of time, I'll say that. So the 88 looking to take the lead right here. However, I don't know if you even want to be the leader, honestly. I don't think being the leader is something I want to be. I think I'd rather be in either P2 or P3 right now. But that definitely goes to show that we have a lot of time and a lot of patience as the 8 went for the move, but that checked up the entire bottom as the 88 went to go block, and I can see who was that spinning on. That is the 10 as well. What happened to him? Oh my goodness. The 10 was having such a good race too. And everything went sour after... Well, being put into the wall by the 99. Like I said, that's going to be looked at after the race, but the 1 is now into the lead as the 88 is still side by side with the 8 being side drafted all the way down the front stretch. It's going to be hard racing here for here on out. It is going to be 7 to go here in the Consumer Energy 400. Down in the apron.
6 to go.
6 to go. I miscounted. My bad. Looks like some jockeying for position in the back right there. Looks like the 3 kind of hit the apron right there. Ooh, the 4 bouncing. Oh, and the 43 gets into 11 right there. No harm, no foul. That was purely by accident. But yeah, that is definitely not what you want to see. Ooh, the 3 and the 24 just banging right there. What are they? Oh my goodness. The 24 put the 3 into the wall. Oh my goodness, they were beating and banging all the way down. And that may be a caution right there because of what happened on the front stretch. No caution. Okay, cool. 5 to go. The 24 and the 3 were just absolutely beating and banging down the front stretch. It just... I don't know what caused it. There had to have been something. As we see a lead change, the 43 moves into the lead. Oh, my goodness me. 3 wide coming off of turn 4. The 18 looking to get the momentum on the bottom. The one being the one and only person up on top. Oh, the 18 goes low. Gets a little bit loose because he was on the apron. Kind of checks on up and washes up the track. That's going to open up the door for the 99 down low. The 99 is going to put him 3 wide coming off of 2. 5 to go here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 43 leading right now. 4 to go. I will keep track this time, I swear. The 43 leading right now. The 11 of Mayo looking to get back into the lead right now. The 43 cannot leave that white line. If there's ever a time to run the Talladega line of just not leading the bottom, now is the time to do it. 3 to go here. So the 43 is looking down low. The 99 down low again. However, the 11 is moving up high, and the 43 gets loose and checks up the bottom lane. The 43 then loses the spot. The 11 into the lead. Oh my goodness, that was a lag surge from the 99 right there. The 41 up high. The 11 takes the lead. The 8 holding his own up high, right down to the wire, coming to 2 to go. The 11 holding the top side, but loses a little bit of time to the 43. The 96 is going to go 4 wide. Oh, he thought about it going into turn 1. Still 3 wide here. The 43 looking for the lead. He will have the door going into out of turn 2. The 1 is going to give his team owner a little bit of help going into this run. However, who is going to be the one to lead here? The 43 of Gio holding his own as we are coming to 4 and coming to the final lap. The next flag will end it. Side draft. The 43 is going to lead that lap right there, and this is for all the marbles right now. The white flag, the 11 with a power move around the outside. Oh my goodness, that was a move. And will actually take the lead. Oh my goodness. And the 43, the 8, bouncing off the wall. Bouncing off of the 43. The 11, from hell and high water, will take the lead and will have to guard the 43 and bump it to the back of the 43. Who is going to take the podium here? Side drafting. They're in the grass. The 4 comes around the outside. The Wrecking's coming to the line. Oh my goodness. The 11 will win. The 8 will be P2. And I think it was UK in P3. Alright, so.
Wow. That's just... Yeah. Welcome to Michigan. I can't believe it.
Alright, so, yeah, that was an interesting finish, I will say that. Whew. That was a race. Cool. First run. BS with the fastest lap. Look at that. 38.412. I do believe that is a race lap record. Xander, it just wasn't your night, unfortunately.
No, it's not. It was not. That's okay, though. Still a top 5 finish somehow after still, getting wrecked by my team owner going down the front stretch. It's all right, though. You win some, you lose some, especially when it's at Michigan. So I have no clue where we are next week, but it's definitely going to be a lot better than that.
We're going to be at Gateway.
Gateway.
WWT
Oh,
race.
Thank God. Okay, Pat, you have a great day, sir. I will see you tomorrow.
All right.
For sure.
For sure, Xander. You have a great rest of the night. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, let's get these rest of the podium guys up into the booth. Xander, I'm sure, is not... Oh, from what a potential race that could have been, still a top 5 from that. Very good job from him. I'm sure GMI is going to be looking at that result right there. So yeah, I'm sure going to be talked about in the GMI garage. Let me just say that. Um, Other than that, we're going to get the podium guys up into the booth. Still had to scroll all the way down for Cat. Um, but yeah, we're gonna get these guys up here. I actually don't have Mayo, so we're gonna have to see if T-Bird could actually help us out with that. Hey T-Bird, I appreciate so much is if you would invite Mayo, please.
I was gonna ask if you needed me to do that.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
All right, there's UK. Well, while we do wait for Mayo, because the other podium guys are here. So Mayo, T-Bird, UK, Geo, and Xander completes the top five. Kalen, P6, Liam, P7, BS with a top 10. Good job after getting the lucky dog there. Um, Brandon, P9, Jordan Jaja, P10. Uh, P11 goes to Keith, Cyber P12, US Track P13, Justin Shackett P14, Hunty P15, BD P16, Mega Driver P17, and in Baseball Kid and Worst Cod, already knowing the DNFs there. Was that Mayo that just joined? Yes, it was. So,
Yep.
for that, first of all, let me just say, excellent job, you guys. If I could have you guys on Always Allow, would be fantastic. So we will have to uh, definitely say that that was a fantastic run. I so let's just start with UK. UK Mopow Cat, brand new number for you. You are in the four, and Kevin Harvick making some moves in the late run. Now, let's just get the elephant out of the room right now. You could have made it on the final run without that yellow. Were you nervous at all?
No, not really, because I figured something bullshit was gonna happen.
Well, with that though, you still was able and showed speed the entire race, and you was able to go all the way on up and was able to make a statement that you are making a title run, potentially title run, this early on, and a P3 definitely shows. What are your expectations for the season? Because Michigan is one race, but then we're going to Gateway next week, a total different layout, very egg shaped. What's gonna happen? What do you think?
Well, I hate that track for one. That track needs to be burned to the ground. So, for me, there, it's not gonna look really good.
Oh well,
I could, I couldn't tell you what's gonna happen.
I'll tell you what, tire wear will be a big thing. So that is going to be I guess an unknown because I don't think, I don't think, not many leagues race there, so it's kind of unknown territory, like the Wild West for most tracks. Even though this game's been out for what 5 years now.
Very much.
Oh, yeah, for at least 10 years. We've been racing on Heat 5. So
That's
yeah,
because
definitely.
that's because 21 sucks.
Yeah, facts. So with that, the four finishing P3 tonight, and another podium to add to your stat line. UK, excellent job.
Thank you.
So with that, we move into P2. That is T-Bird. Again, another new number for you. T-Bird, again, showing why you had such a stellar mini season last time around, and just finishing up with another P2. Now, much to the same question that that I asked UK. Could you have made it should that caution not come out?
I think it was just gonna be like right on the cusp. I pitted with coming to 21 to go, and that's about what we were getting for fuel, especially with me by myself at the end there. So I would have been able to make it, I think, just barely.
Oh, just barely. Well, I'll tell you what. After that run, you had well, I guess a powerhouse of a car, able to what felt like you could run the entire topside just by yourself without draft. Was the car as fast as it looked?
Um, I think the car was definitely fast. I think the driver was not the greatest at times, I will admit, but I could have easily been better with some of the times through the corners and stuff. But
Well, definitely saying that you showed some speed, and definitely saying that you have a potential, another career season coming your way. I know you're still looking for your first cup win, and I'm not saying that back to back. Well, I guess this is your third career second place finish in the Cup Series. It's bound to happen sooner or later. Do you think you can get it done at Gateway?
I should have had it done tonight until my teammate gets wrecked by B right over here, freaking nosediving into the wall. I should be the winner right now. So I don't know what we're on about. I'm losing races left, right, and center at this point for no goddamn reason.
Well, that just shows that tempers flared, and it wasn't even the people that was involved in that caution. So, of course, teammates would check it, so that makes sense. But another T-Bird, correct me if I'm wrong. Pardon me. I don't know if you said it, but Mayo was a new inductee into your team, correct?
Yes.
For Sunday nights, correct?
Um, Starting with Sunday nights when we go to season one, yes.
Copy. Well, Mayo. We have to go all the way to Denny Hamlin, like the first time he's ever won anything. This is the an excellent debut race. Now, let's just say your race was over, figuratively speaking, when you had a pit road speeding penalty. Take us through that moment going into like that run.
Um, well, I knew I was thinking in my head I couldn't speed, and of course I go in there and speed. But I got into the grass a little bit, got loose, and I couldn't downshift because I would have spun out. So I just tried to brake as hard as I could and couldn't get slowed down enough.
Well, sometimes that does happen. However, you was able to. You were actually probably the biggest benefactor coming from that caution involving the 99 of B right as well as the 10 of Shackett. So I want to just say the move of the race was the last lap when the 43 had you cleared. You just gunned it into turn one. Hey, that was a power move, my guy. What was your mentality that entire final lap?
Well, I know my car anywhere was really fast. The last caution I loosened up just a little bit more to just so I know I could make that move, and it paid off.
Well, and sometimes it does. And this was your not just your debut cup race, but your debut race period. You are brand new to the league, and definitely making a statement. So, welcome to MRL. That was a statement being made. So, excellent job there.
Thanks.
Well, and with that, any final thoughts before we close on out for the podium?
No, I think we're good.
Just proud of my team. Got another one too, and the rest of them showed it's a great fight. So yeah, go DKK.
You okay?
Nope.
Good talk. All right, so with that, this has been the first race back for MRL. This is the Cup Series at Michigan. It was a good race. It was fantastic racing. Strategy was afoot, but it all came down. It all came down to the final lap, and the 11 was able to get it done. Mayo getting the win. T-Bird, his teammate in P2. That win's gonna come sooner or later, there, boss. They're in the Cup Series, and then UK another podium to add, and then behind that was, I guess, spinning and winning for some, and then losing for others. So we'll have to see because Lights is now going to Auto Club tomorrow. So yes, we're done with Michigan. We're going to Auto Club for Sunday and Monday lights. We'll have to see how that goes. So guys, thank you so much for coming on in. It has been a fantastic run, and congrats to everyone. Thank you so much, and this has been Private Patton with MRL, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Peace.